For the past 6 months of 2022, I have dedicated my time to actively learning software engineering. Emphasis on actively. I code 10 hours a day every day except Saturdays and Sundays. I initially wrote my first line of code in April of 2020. In these 6 months, I've made significant progress and some mistakes as well. I'll be sharing some of those. Starting out in tech can be really overwhelming, especially if you're a newbie or a beginner and you do not know where to start from, because tech is broad, very broad. The challenges I met when I started out in tech were really overwhelming. I started out learning HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. But before I even learned JavaScript, I learned C programming. So I'm going to be giving you some steps and mistakes to avoid while learning programming. If this sounds like something that you will be interested in or might be interested in, then definitely do keep watching. Avoid choosing a programming language just because everyone else is doing it. You end up going round in circles and wasting very valuable time. Don't start learning languages just because you see it trending on social media. Watching tutorials will only give you a false sense of progress. You can watch tutorials from the beginning of January to the end of December and you haven't still learned how to code. You learn to code by actually coding. I would always recommend using coding challenge websites such as CodePen and CodeWars. These websites allow you to get access to small coding problems, thereby improving your logic and problem-solving skills. Coding in your head is different from writing out a code in an editor. At the moment, I currently use Scrimba to learn how to code. The reason I use Scrimba is because it gives you a platform to learn at the same time as code. You're given projects immediately you finish each tutorial. Learn the basics, and when you need them in the future, you can always learn the advanced concepts. How important is the language you're learning to your field? You might just end up bombarding yourself with so many languages that are not even relevant or necessary to the path you have chosen. Let's say you want to learn to be a front-end developer. The right steps should be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, or Vue. And then you can add other relevant skill sets when necessary. You mustn't learn everything at once. Next, the versatility of the language. The language you learn should be easy and intuitive to write, without learning any complex syntax. There are both low-level and high-level programming languages. Low-level languages are machine-dependent and are written in binary codes of zeros and ones. High-level languages, on the other hand, is akin to the human language and allows work to be done more efficiently. It's easier to read, write, and maintain. Python is a general-purpose high-level programming language. It is one of the most popular programming languages, and it is the best for beginners. The programming language you learn should be versatile. You don't want to have to learn new languages whenever you have a new project. Number 5, and very important, quit procrastinating. When you start a bootcamp, finish it. Create time for coding. Most people start courses and they never finish them. They have like 30 to 50 courses that they've registered for, or bootcamps that they've even started to an extent, and then they stop halfway. Don't be that person. And the most important ingredient you need on this journey is grit, willpower, and consistency. Like I said before, the only way to learn coding is by coding. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them at the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys.